So here I have something called Bohr Model practice, and I just want you guys to get familiar with the actual practice of crafting Bohr models. So it would be helpful for you if you don't already have a periodic table on hand to pull one up so that you can use it for this practice. I have pulled up one in another tab so that I can use it, and it might help you to do that too. Okay, so here we have Bohr model shells and electrons, these little dots. So the first thing that we're going to do is figure out how many electrons a neutral atom of sodium has. So we'll go to our periodic table and we'll locate sodium. Who can tell me what sodium's atomic number is? Perfect. It's 11. Thank you. So sodium's atomic number is 11. And that means that sodium also has how many electrons? Perfect. 11 electrons. So we would write 11. Let me go back. We would write 11 here. And then we're actually going to place the electrons. These small dots are movable. I'm going to have to make this small, I'm sorry, in order for you guys to actually see it. These small dots are movable because they actually represent the electrons. The first inner circle can hold how many electrons? 2. The first energy level, I'm sorry, I called it a circle. The first energy level can hold 2 electrons. So we're going to place 1 electron here. And then you can place them next to each other, but just for ease sake, I'm going to place the second one here. You'll place the next electron there. So how many electrons do I have left to place? Right, I have 9 electrons left. Now, how many electrons can this second energy level hold? Who remembers? It's 8. So I'm going to carefully place 8 electrons around the circumference of this energy level. It doesn't have to be perfectly spaced out. It doesn't have to be a work of art. Just try to get it like that one. I'm pretty sure that one's not on the line. Just try to get them as close to the line as possible so that when you start placing your other electrons, you don't like bump into each other. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need one more. And also so that they go around the entirety of the shell when you are filling the shell. So in this case, putting 8. So now I have placed 10 electrons. And that means I have 1 left to place. And I'm going to put that on that third energy level. And that matches up because sodium is on the third period or the third row down in the first group or the first column. Okay? So the third period, aka the third energy level, and the first group or the first family, which means that it has 1 what we call valence electrons. So you drop that right there. And that's a complete Bohr model for sodium. So now you're going to take a little bit of time and you'll complete the rest of these yourself. If you'd like to make additional electrons, and you probably will, you can copy and paste these. Copy, paste to your heart's content. I like to Control C, Control V because that just makes my job a little bit easier. But these are pasteable. And once you finish, you'll just share this with me in your Google folder. The second bit is crafting an entire Bohr model yourself using the various circles here and the electrons. So you have your nucleus for all 3 of these. You're going to use the appropriate size circle for your energy levels. You can make sure it's lined up by just using the red lines there. As you can see, they align. And then you have to make sure that you have the appropriate number of circles and the appropriate size. You won't need to use every size, every energy level, or every shell size for every atom. And again, the electrons are movable, just like before. So take some time to practice that. And then once you're finished, you can just go ahead and put done in the chat, and I will let you go. Great.